So welcome here to Unity and our 2D game project. The aim of this course is to create a complete 2D adventure game. And I've opened up the Unity editor here, and what I'm looking at is the completed 2D project. So before we actually jump in and get started creating the game, I want to show you the finished result so that you can see where we'll be heading. This completed project is included in the course companion files. You will find it in the module 1 and the final module, module 5 folder. So here we have the completed project. Now the game itself is pretty simple mechanically speaking, but that is entirely intentional because I want to show you on the one hand how we might go about creating a 2D adventure game, but at the same time I want to demonstrate the core fundamental principles underpinning that development so that you can see those concepts and take them and use them and apply them for your own projects to achieve far more sophisticated results. So what I have open here in front of me is the scene start. You can find this in the scenes folder, and we have scene start that I have selected here. So I've opened up that scene inside the Unity editor, and I'm going to click play on the toolbar to begin playback of the game. And we begin with this splash screen that you can see here. In fact, actually, I'm just going to stop playback here. I'm going to switch over to the game tab, and you'll see that we have this free aspect button. I'm going to change the aspect ratio for this. The aspect ratio or the resolution for our game should be 1024 by 600. So I'm going to make sure that it's switched to that there. And I'm also going to maximize the game tab here. So I'm going to press Shift Spacebar to maximize that so we can see that in a full screen view. I'm then going to press play on the toolbar to begin playback of the game. And we begin with this 3D motive splash screen here. And we end up here at the very first level. Now the player character is this guy here. So we're controlling this person who's currently standing still playing an idle animation. Now it works with 2D platformer controls, so we can use the arrow keys on the keyboard to move the character around. And we can press the space bar as well to jump. And notice that the character here is jumping, and we have physics taking effect. He doesn't fall through the floor, and gravity pulls him back down to the ground. You can also see we have this particle system effect coming out of the ground here, as well as this moving platform, moving up and down. Now, if I just run off the edge and down here, the character just dies and we have this particle effect. Notice that we also have a health bar in the corner, so we have this death screen that appears here. But when playback resumes here, you can see that we have our icon for our player character alongside here with the health bar. So I'm just going to jump onto this platform and then jump off. And what we can do is move to the edge of the screen to move into this different area here. So you can see we have a house and a campfire, and we have an NPC, a non-player character over here. So I'm just going to jump over here and move into range of the player character here, or the non-player character. And he says, "Someone stole the power stone. Help us retrieve it to restore peace in this village." So he's given us a quest here. In arriving at this character, he has assigned us a quest. And if I move away from the character, the text disappears. If I move back to him without completing the quest, he says, "You haven't retrieved the stone. Come back when you have." So he knows that right now we haven't completed the quest. So I'm just going to walk off the edge here, jump over here, go back through this area of the environment, and this time I'm going to move to the left hand side. So I'm going to jump onto that platform, move across and move to the left hand side, and we get this other environment here. Now in this region you can see we have several moving platforms and these gun turrets here that can cause us damage. In fact, this gun turret here will damage us a little bit, but this gun turret, that's a one-hit kill. And you can see we have this gemstone waiting for us to collect up here. So I'm just going to jump across to the other side here. Whoa, nearly fell into the pit there. I don't want to do that. So jump over to here. Whoa, I certainly don't want to die, because dying will mean that we have to repeat the whole level all over again, and I don't want to do that. And actually I just died, and well, okay. So let's just quickly repeat this process. So we've died. Do I want to try again? Yes, I do. So I'm going to jump across here. And I'm just going to run through this so that you can see what's happening. He gives us the quest. We go back over to this side. We've seen that part before. let's just jump across this platform here. So over we go to the other side. So notice that if we do die, then the entire game, well, frankly, it just begins again. And, oh, nearly died there a second time. Jump across here. Don't want to get caught in that. Grab the stone, fall down. That's good. And what we want to do now is move back across to visit the other character on the other side. And jump across. And here he is. And he says, oh, thank you for returning the stone. Here is 100 gold coins. Splendid. If we walk away, it then says, congratulations, you won the game because we completed that quest. And that is the basic mechanics of this game. We get a quest, we have to face some obstacles, grab a quest item, and then return back to the NPC that gave us the quest. A pretty simple mechanic, but in fact, there is a lot going on in this game, and the rest of this course will be about creating this result.